Yeah, hi, my name is Laya. I am from India and currently aged 18. I've just finished high school, and just before going to college, I have taken up 1 week at the British School of Etiquettes with my instructor, Mr. Philip Sykes.
And Laya, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you.
Yeah, it's same here.
Could you just give me 5 takeaways that you feel are absolutely so beneficial to you right now and for the future?
I feel like the first has to be understanding the emotions of others, or empathy, as most people say it. I learned about a lot about my past actions and how it may affect other people depending on what I've said to them. And I've also learned the importance of words, as once you've said something, you can never truly take it away. The second thing I think I've learned about was self-grooming. While it is slightly stereotypical, I didn't tend to groom myself or give much heed to my own appearance and how I carried myself. However, after coming to the British School of Etiquette, I feel like I've truly learned the importance of an impression, and how much of that is dependent completely on what you are wearing. As Philip always says, it only takes 6 seconds for a first impression. The third thing I learned about was the importance of small talk in creating connections with people. While it doesn't look like much, when you meet a new person, you tend to have a conversation, and depending on someone's interest, that changes. I think understanding that was the first step for me to find better ways to connect with people I will be meeting in my future. I feel that I still have a lot of time and a lot of people I will meet throughout my life. And I feel like these skills would definitely help me out as a segue into helping people. Another important aspect, which I feel lacks a lot for quite a few people, is self-confidence. I feel like just by talking to my instructor and talking to the people I've met in this past week, I've gained a lot of confidence in my own skills, my abilities, and what all I've done to this point. I personally believe that this has helped me grow as a person, and it has also helped me understand that I am a lot more than I think I am, and especially made me realize that the way I think of myself can affect the way others think about me. I think my last takeaway has to be on body language and self-expression, because I've also realized that while words do affect other people's opinions, the way we talk to them, the way we carry ourselves also creates an equally important first impression. I found this out through both my instructor Philip as well as my stylist Isabella, who've both explained clearly to me what it means to carry yourself with confidence.
Thank you. That was a wonderful sort of 5 serious tips. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Leia, is when it comes to table manners and eating and dining etiquette, could you give me an understanding of your thoughts and ideas on that area?
Dining etiquette was something which I think should be universal. It generally encompasses the small things, and eventually builds into an overall great impression. While at first glance, dining etiquette is something which most people don't consider as much. You realize when you've taken part in it that there were a lot of things you were initially doing very wrong. And personally speaking, I think that's very important to understand your mistakes and learn from them. I personally did not realize that you are supposed to rest cutlery after eating. And after knowing this, I was able to not only savor and enjoy my food more, but liven up the experience for those around me. And this may not only be like important for something like, oh, I'm going out with a few friends. This could be important for future business deals. Maybe if you're going to meet an employer or going for dinner with your boss. Showing good etiquette may also create a better impression of you towards your boss and maybe improve your impression. As they say, the small things count the most.
Fantastic. And in your overall opinion, just to finish off, would you say that the British School of Etiquette has gone above and beyond in not just teaching you about etiquette and manners, but giving you so much more to think about and to focus on?
I personally feel that this is a course which at first glance may not look appealing to people my age, but I personally say that I have absolutely had my mind blown. I have learned things I never thought were important, and I have understood a lot of things, and I've gained so many skills that are necessary for the rest of my life, that I feel that the way I carry out my life is now going to be a lot different. If would have been a lot different if I did not attend this course. I personally think that this has been an eye-opening experience, and that I have met people who I will have long-lasting connections with, not only on an instructor and student basis, but as someone I can confide in, as a compatriot and an acquaintance, or even a friend. Personally, I think people my age, sometimes maybe even younger, and definitely people older than me, will have a lot to gain from taking a course at the British School of Etiquette, no matter how small. It could be a day, or 2 days, or even a week. I think every second that we look at ourselves and try to improve ourselves is important.